I wanted to test out how accurate the new Apple Series 10 is, especially the step counting, because I'm really trying to improve my steps from like maybe 7,000, 8,000, 10,000, which got me thinking exactly how many miles are in 10,000 steps. If I can break it down into like smaller chunks, it might be more actionable for me to actually reach every single day. So I'm going to basically walk around this 6-mile or 7-mile park and count my steps and see how accurate the Apple Watch is, and also how many miles I can fit into 10,000 steps.
So manual versus digital, I'm gonna basically count every step with this tally counter. And of course the Apple Watch is gonna track my steps, and throughout I will compare and contrast. Apparently the Japanese character for 10,000 looks like someone's walking, which is why it probably was brought up by a Japanese marketing firm. It also is like a nice whole number, so I think it feels more legit as something that people should strive for. It's like how guys say that they're 6 feet tall, or women say that they're 180 pounds.
All right, a mile so far, 20,653.
I really wanted a reason to play around with the Apple Watch some more. So far, loving it. Everything feels responsive, which really makes a difference from day-to-day information or just using it as a second input device. I really like the black aluminum finish. I know some people are a little bit scared that maybe it might scratch too easily or have visible marks, but it's a watch. It's meant to be a little damaged. If durability is a big concern, I'd probably go with the titanium version for I think like $200 more. It's likely to handle more wear and tear, but at that point, you might as well just get the Apple Watch Ultra. Of course, every new iteration of smartwatches has to be loaded with health features. The Series 10 comes with sleep apnea detection and the Vitals app, where basically it takes your data and creates a narrative or story to let you know, hey, maybe you're under the weather or maybe you're getting sick. I don't know if it's the S10 chip or whatever processing it is, but this thing lasts for a long time. I haven't fully charged this thing to 100% since I bought it. It charges from 0 to 80% in 30 minutes. I basically use it to sleep. So I have it on while I'm sleeping so I can track my rest, charge it while I'm brushing my teeth and showering. Then I use it for the whole day and repeat the process while I'm getting into bed. And I kind of do want to go to bed already at 47 minutes because I forgot to dress in layers. And it was originally like 65 degrees in the morning and now it is 78 in the afternoon. Okay, you don't want to hear me panting and breathing while I'm dying an hour and a half in, but I came to a realization. It's much easier to break this apart to smaller chunks. Maybe while you're taking calls, walking around, getting a step pad. Whenever you go on social media, like watch those while you are walking. Make small changes throughout the day rather than like me walking 3 hours around a park just to get your 10,000 steps. I really do like the Series 10 lighter design. It's thinner, it's wider, it almost melts to your wrist. It's very proportionate as someone who is a high-calorie, mountain-sized human.
I really like the microphone on this. Even right now with windy, you can still hear me really clear. Need like a quick call, you can definitely go ahead and take it. Hopefully not around people, but it holds up really well. Close. 5 miles. And we got, definitely off. 5 miles and 1180.
So I have 2 different instances of 10,000 steps, ranging from 5 to 5.5 miles. Why the difference? Well, actually, because I was using the Apple workout, I can't exactly track my steps for that particular workout. So I use a third-party app, which had my steps for the entire day, which started at 2024. So technically, there are on average 5 miles within 10,000 steps. Of course, that varies between your leg and stride length, whether you're walking up an elevation or just your speed. And of course, there's technical errors with your smartwatch. And let's break it down by actual minutes. So about 2.5 hours, I did take some breaks in between. So technically about 2 hours in, we can break it down into, let's say 500 steps or 15 minutes to make it more manageable. Imagine trying to purposely walk 500 extra steps every hour within your workday. You could easily get anywhere from 5,000 to 6,000 steps just by walking around the break room or walking around your house or block purposefully, rather than having to take 2 hours or walking 5 miles in one large sitting. If you're someone like me who had an older series, Series 7, Series 6, Series 8, there are a lot of good upgrades here. It has a larger screen, it's a thinner design, clear microphone, and fast charging, and all with extra health features. And also, if you have a Series 9, then you probably should skip this. Or if you want something different, then of course the Apple Watch Ultra could be your guy, although I don't think that you're gonna get a lot more with the Ultra versus the S10. There's a large overlap between the features, and you don't have to pay twice as much or a monthly cellular bill.